Getting outdoors just got much easier with the opening of Main Street Skowhegan's latest project. Located in the back of Joe's Coffee, Skowhegan Outdoors Base Camp is a lending library where you can rent gear and supplies for all sorts of outdoor activities. Whether you're interested in snowshoeing, canoeing, camping, skiing, and more, the base camp allows you to explore without breaking the bank. Somerset County residents are able to rent the equipment for free. Those outside the county can pay a subscription. The base camp also hosts programs that allow groups to take part in guided activities outside. The programs are free for all to attend, and the goal is to break down barriers and make outdoor adventures more accessible.
So when we launched the Skowhegan Outdoors AmeriCorps program in 2019, that was our sole goal, was to really provide free opportunities to get outside to our most underserved residents. And so the opening of the base camp and our walk-in gear lending library really doubles down on that goal of providing low barrier to entry opportunities for our local families who would really want to get outside but don't have the means to do so on their own. So providing gear, but also providing the guided programs. We're really doing all that we can to ensure that anyone in our community can get outside.
Skowhegan Outdoors Base Camp's ribbon cutting is tonight at 6 p.m. For more information on their programs and rentals, you can visit their website at skowheganoutdoors.com.